not 3 in a row, but very close. Here on Sunday, November the 12th of 2017. Because we have another taste test to do today, and I'm getting to it early. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet. But, I haven't, like, eaten anything or drank anything yet, so I figured this was a good time. And I'm starting to get a little hungry, so I want to get some food. So I want to give this salted caramel Pepsi a taste test here. That was the other flavor. It's a limited time only, salted caramel Pepsi. It may be a good thing that it's only a limited time flavor, and Minxie wants my condensation. It's her taste test too. It all tastes the same, I'm fairly certain. I know salted caramel is like, I was saying, because I did the holiday brew, Mountain Dew holiday brew, so I'll link that below if you want to see that taste test too, since this was the other, limited holiday flavor or whatever. But salted caramel, it's kind of like the in thing at the moment. Like, everything's salted caramel. Salted caramel this, like, it's kind of like, it's kind of like pumpkin spice comes out, but like salted caramel is like everywhere. Like, it's popping up in everything. I'm sure there's probably salted caramel dick for the, like the basic bitch thoughts out there. I don't know. That might be more pumpkin spice dick. I'm not really sure. I'm not totally sure how that works. But yeah, salted caramel is like everything right now. And now it's in Pepsi. So I'm not exactly sure. This was the one that I was really curious about. So we're going to give it a shot so that I can get some food. Toot, toot, yes. It is caramely. Minxie's getting all up in that condensation. Go for it, Minx. Go for it. Can I get a drink now too, please? It definitely has a caramel flavor to it. I'm not exactly sure where the salt is coming in, but I mean, I guess maybe, caramel's the main flavor of salted caramel anyway. I mean, I guess you get that little bit of twinge of salt with, like, if you get like an actual salted caramel something or other. But I'm getting mostly a caramely flavor out of it. I don't know what Minx thinks of it. I'm pretty sure all condensation tastes the same. So I guess it might depend on what's on my hands or what's on the outside of the bottle. I don't know. It's caramely Pepsi, basically. Like if you took wild cherry Pepsi and took out the wild cherry and put in caramel, that would be basically what this tastes like. So it's just basically Pepsi with a caramel flavor. Which almost, maybe it almost has that flavor in the first place. I don't mind it. It's an okay flavor. I don't know that I would necessarily choose it, because wild cherry Pepsi is like my favorite Pepsi. I wish they still made vanilla Pepsi. That was really good. I guess they have cherry vanilla Pepsi, which I think I still like over this. This is not bad to say that. But there's other flavors that I think that I would pick over it. And Minxie doesn't care as long as there's condensation. She's good. So, once again, like, I don't hate this. I always make sure to say that I don't hate something, because I don't. Here, go for your condensation. But there again, I don't know that I need to have another one. It's not like it's for me. It's not like a wow flavor. It's not like, oh my gosh, I hope they come out with a case of this so that I can get a 12-pack and have it forever. It's just kind of Pepsi with a caramel caramel. I don't. They were talking about that. Oh gosh, where were they? Somebody was talking about that yesterday. How you're actually supposed to say it. Caramel. I don't know. I can't remember who was. And I can't remember what the decision on that was. If it was caramel or caramel. So somebody's gonna have to inform me of how to say. I'm probably been saying it wrong. Camel. Camel flavored Pepsi. Camel toe flavored Pepsi. Oh, now we're getting into the thoughts again. But hey, they gotta make their money too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's caramel. It's Pepsi. It's caramel flavored Pepsi, basically. So it's an okay flavor. It's an alright flavor. I don't hate it, but there are better choices for me personally when it comes to Pepsi. This is not going to be the first one that I'm going to pick up off the shelf. You know, it's going to usually be wild cherry Pepsi over anything. And now she's licking the condensation off of my fingers. You know, there's a bowl of water in the bathroom that you took a drink out of this very morning. She knows. But this... Now I get to get groomed. This is... Every morning when I come home, this is what... Well, that's my weekend, so I didn't come home today. But this is what happens when I sit down. Yes. I did finally start Stranger Things Season 2. This morning. And I found out Netflix has a Slasher Season 2. I was so excited. I was actually more excited for Slasher Season 2 than I was Stranger Things Season 2, because it's like, I didn't know it was happening, I guess. But, hold on. Oh, there you go. Good morning. It is now officially 8 o'clock, 8:01, so... What's up, boo? I'm being groomed. It's important. So yes, that was the salted caramel, whatever, flavoring for me. Excuse me. Bonus points. They might have been talking about the salted caramel, whatever, Pepsi, when they were having that discussion. I don't know. And like I said, I did do the Mountain Dew Holiday Brew, which I'll link below in the bottom bitch for you, if you want that. If you want pumpkin spice flavored dick, not really sure where to get that. Sorry, not in my wheelhouse. But it should be getting the Loot Crate here fairly well, not fairly soon. Maybe in a week. Maybe, I don't know. It comes in around the 20th. So I got the Loot Crate and the Loot Shirt, and then starting on December 1st will be the Advent event coming up. So, what? What? There you go. Is that good? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? She don't know. She's like, ooh, pumpkin splice flavored... Splice? Oh my god. Pumpkin splice flavored dick. I don't know what's going on. I don't think you want to splice your dick. I don't think that sounds like a very bad time. But maybe, hey, there's the... What is it? The Olympics? The, BDSM or Olympics? Whatever. Body Modification Olympics? Don't look that up. I have not been brave enough to look it up myself, but I've heard stories. They are horror stories. But these are people that exist that do these things. I'm just saying. There you could get your pumpkin splice flavored dick. So, go on. I don't know where to find it, but there again, not looking up directions. You know? So, but that's everything that's going on with me. Hope you're having a good day. Mom did not buy a stove yesterday. She did look. I don't know if you remember me talking about that the other day. Probably, I think I mentioned it. I don't know. But Mom did not get a stove. So she's still on the prowl for that. I don't know. That's basically it. I'm going back to work tonight. So, super. But yes, So if you want to watch the Mountain Dew Holiday Brew taste test, that'll be linked below. Loot crates will come in when the loot crates come in, and Advent event is starting December 1st. So I'll see ya for what I see ya.